Hello everybody, and here is an update on what's happening in my garden. I was looking at how poorly my cabbages had been doing and my lettuces and kale and stuff, so I decided I was going to start some more of those just to get them going. And here you see me doing a double take. I was filming this thinking it'd be fun to show you picking out the seeds, and I couldn't find Napa cabbage. I have apparently used them all up, which is fine. They don't grow well. I'm not going to try to grow them anymore. But I did pivot and decide to do some cauliflower and kale because those also are not doing well, and you'll see that a little bit later. Here's just me planting them out. I do a couple seeds per tray, cover them up, and give them a good water. I decided to transplant my tomatoes from their pods into these little bit bigger pots. Tomatoes grow really, really fast this time of year, and kind of in general. And so for me, although the roots weren't fully filling those little pod trays, I thought it was okay to move them into a bigger pot. The thing that I planted out this week, well, one of the two things, is onions. So my onions finally, after waiting forever for them to germinate, finally got big enough, and they're really small, but they're big enough for me to put in the ground just to get them out there and have them start acclimating and everything. And the other thing I planted were peas. So here's my peas. And if you look at them, I'm so excited about peas. They're one of my favorite veggies that I get out of the garden, so I'm excited that so many of them are coming up. My raspberries are also coming up, which is also exciting because I love raspberries. Here is a bunch of stuff I have hardening off. It's lettuces and cabbage and stuff. And this is that row not doing well. I'm not going to zoom in, but trust me, it's not doing well. You saw my garlic in the background in this row. And here are my onions. The garlic and onions are going to share a row. Here's also my beets. I plant 2 or 3 per pod, so we get a high dense amount when I get them done, and that's the rest of that row. The pigs were making some noise and they wanted to say hi, so I decided to give them a little bit of airtime. This is my cauliflower, and you can barely see that there was any plants in there, which is why I decided to plant more. And here are my fava beans. That one's yellow. I don't know why, but all the other ones are green, so we'll go with that. And some lilies are popping up in my fava beans. I didn't plan that very well. Lastly, you saw my potatoes that are starting to come up. Here's a look at my tomatoes that I transplanted into the little bit bigger pods. And lastly, I'm going to show you I had overwintered this jalapeno pepper in the house, and it started to flower out recently, and it even has some fruit on it. So I don't know what's going on, but I moved it to the greenhouse, and I'll keep you guys updated.